Remember that garbage of an animated series I first uploaded 3 years ago that was called an epic RPG game? Yay, the third part of that is never coming. My pudding head managed to lose the files and am now unable to make that part 3. But anyways. Friday 9th of December of last year, I brought together some of my friends from school for a recording of another epic RPG game. Before we start, of course, I must explain the rules and introduce the characters. So how the game works is, there is a narrator. That narrator is me. The narrator will tell the story while everyone else, the players, will do things within the story. They can do almost anything that is within the realms of sensibility. For instance, they cannot ask to become a god of noodles that will end the world. Also they can't ask for inappropriate things because I really don't feel like drawing those. So the players say what they want to do. For example, they want to eat ice cream. The narrator will then roll a totally unrigged and beautiful painted dice. Seriously, I don't know why they call this rigged. I don't even know how to rig a dice. To decide how well their action goes. Green is 6, teal is 5, light blue is 4, dark blue is 3, purple is 2, and black is 1. Example with the ice cream would go, if you roll a green, you eat the ice cream and it turns out to be a special magical ice cream that gives you amazing stat boosts. If you roll a teal, you eat the ice cream and it turns out to have healing properties. If you roll a light blue, you eat the ice cream and it was delicious. If you roll a dark blue, you drop the ice cream clumsily. If you roll a purple, you eat the ice cream but get a terrible brain freeze. If you roll a black, you eat the ice cream and get a terrible brain freeze, making you drop the ice cream on which you trip on and fall on your face. Ouch. TLDR, get green, don't get black. The goal is to complete the story with these conditions in place. Now to introduce the characters. I got 5 of my friends this time as opposed to 3 last time, so just bear with me. This might take a while. Firstly, Markus. You may know her by the name Arizona from the previous game.
We befriended him! No, it's just like, we befriended him, we got like, yo, best friend!
Not sure why, but she decided to do a complete change in character and turn into a heckin' angry Spartan, her exact words, and name herself Markus. Here's her character and very unofficial stats. Look at that ability. Lightning Rod. That will play a role later in the game. Decided to be a little fancy this time and gave everyone a unique ability. Some are better than others. Last time, they got to choose their classes. This time, I made a list of possible classes for each person and rolled the dice to decide what class they got. In this case, Markus became a Frost Warrior. Great. An angry Spartan with snow barbarian clothes. Next up, lead, Ham. Couldn't decide on the name, I guess. Didn't get much input on what to make her avatar, so I went on her Roblox account at the time, in which she was wearing a sombrero hat with an iguana on her shoulder. So here we are. A Mexican.
You know what I'll say, hey you guys, how are you guys doing? I just greet myself and then all of a sudden I stab all of them in the back and then resurrect them.
Here's her character and very unofficial stats. Her class this time will still be a necromancer. Mexican necromancer. Checks out. Nextly, Frosty. The only person who didn't really get much of a change in character, still got that ponytail and a thin green streak.
It's a shade. What do you do?
Destroy my seemingly never-ending supply, which isn't actually a thing. And my supply of knives at it.
You failed, you stabbed yourself.
Here's her character and unofficial stats. She rolled the class of a hypnotist. Nothing strange about this avatar. Now, we have some new faces. First of the two, Rin. She asked for a bucket hat. Here's her character and unofficial stats. She rolled the class of a druid. I must clarify this. This is not the druid where you turn into animals. This one, you grow plants like magical gardener. I hope that's clear. This one's clothes were helped with the advice of Frosty. Pockets are very important, she said. So, pockets there are. Last of the two new faces is No E? No A. It's No. Her name is No. Definitely won't be saying that name wrong again later. Anyways. To be honest, when she told me what to make her avatar look like, I was a little annoyed at the time. Ahem. So. She wanted big red eyes with long, silky eyelashes, and long white hair. Anyways. Here's her character and unofficial stats. She rolled the class of Sketcher, where you draw minions to fight on your side. Finally there's me, Moth. I will not be considering myself as a player, just as a stand-in NPC that helps the real players. Later I will find out I am not very good at being helpful. Here's my character and unofficial stats. I rolled the healer class. Now that all of that is done, let's begin the game. Well, actually, I forgot to press record at the start and only realized in the middle of the tutorial battle. Silly me. In that case, I will give a brief rundown of the introduction. The party woke up, and their mom asks them to hunt her some slime. So the party, Markus, Lead, Frosty, Rin, No, and Moth, set out to the nearby forest. They find some slimes. They battle the slimes, blah blah blah, some of them take damage in the process. Now begins to recording.
Yeah, but let's just start in the middle. So what are we doing? Oh yeah, you try to...
I feel like my stats are the most accurate because it said that I'm lucky, and compared to you guys, I feel like I really am.
You try to draw a glass jar, but the drawing didn't come to life. You just wasted a turn.
Oh.
Okay, as a necromancer, I always have like really ambitious plans, remember? Like try and make them play Monopoly and backstab. But this time I'm gonna think of something a little smart. How about, since I can revive the dead, do I have like a staff, a big staff?
Sure, if you want one.
Like, can I bonk both of them with my staff and
Roll
then
for
revive
it
them?
and see if you can.
Okay.
That's good.
The slime, but it does nothing.
Wow.
Okay, I'm supposed to be a healer, so I guess I should try heal Ren, who got unfortunately slashed.
Yeah.
Oh! Is there healing her accidentally poisoning her?
You think you can revive me on your turn?
Yes.
So I'm can I play my turn?
Yes.
I try to summon plants to immobilize the slimes, even though I'm bleeding out to death.
Oh, good. You summon the Daisy.
Oh, Daisy.
That's like from Undertale.
What? No! It's a Daisy. The Daisy immobilizes one of the slime.
Wow.
Okay. I get a jar and catch it.
Catch it.
Oh no.
You caught yourself somehow.
Wow.
Now you're stuck.
I'm stuck. How it gets over the helmet and all the...
I will hypnotize them both into a jar. I'll try to hypnotize them both into a jar.
Why am I getting stuck?
Oh my god. You guys do realize this is supposed to be a tutorial?
I mean, one slime's down, so I think we're making good
Oh,
progress.
so this is like average, right? Because that's like...
Yeah, you try to lure try to lure one of the slimes into a jar, but it did not respond.
Let's see.
I'll draw a mason jar. Oh yeah, you drew a mason jar.
You drew an amazing jar that is guaranteed to catch a slime next turn.
Oh yeah.
No matter what you do, you can't fail now.
Let me think. So it's immobilized. It's not dead yet. So I can't take over it. Yeah.
Do you have health points, or is it?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
What
for
does the
your life.
goldfish mom want us to do again? Kill it or give it to her alive?
Yeah, go hunt me some slime. First time.
Oh, slimes. Okay.
Oh, damn. What if I go up to the slime, I pet it on its head, and while it's distracted, I grab it and stuff it into the jar that
What the hell?
Oh, nice.
You used the amazing jar no drew. While petting the slimes on the head, you captured both of them.
That's all.
Finally completing the tutorial.
That was the hardest tutorial.
We don't retain damage we took in the tutorial, right?
No,
Okay, good.
the real deal is coming up. I think I need to make it easier because you guys kind of suck.
Shut up.